Mr. Mangal, you are in the mute mode, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Indeed, it's always a pleasure, and I feel all the more delighted and honored to be part of the Aditya Birla Public School, Bhubaneswar. And I would like to thank Monita Dash ma'am, who has taken this pain to invite me and put across to the children. I hope today's session is going to be, very informative session for all the children, parents. But before I kick off my talk, one quick check which I wish to have with all the parents and children, if you could guide me. I hope English as a language of communication is, comfortable to all the children who are connected with us today, or you want me to take the session in Hindi as a language?
Mr. Mangal, I think English would be fine. वैसे आप बीच-बीच में अगर कुछ बोलना चाहें हिंदी में तो you're most welcome. I think we understand.
I just wish to understand, ma'am, that people and children in that area, they understand.
I'm sure. I think the children. I think for this reason, children can just write a yes or a no, right? English or Hindi, they could just write E or H, whichever is a preferable language.
Great, because I
all
can
right, children.
English, that's not a problem. I can speak Hindi, that's not a problem. Okay, I'm getting a lot of responses. E, that is English. Perfect. So we'll take the entire session in English. I'll be very happy to take the session in English. Right. So I will not, waste much of the time. I will straight away lead children to today's session. So here we go to today's session. I hope my screen is visible to everybody. It is 17th of December, and Aditya Birla Public School, Bhubaneswar hosts today's session. As our faculty peer group introduced me, I'm Mohit Mangal, and I will dive directly into the session for all of you. If there is any issue in the middle of the session, please feel free to write it in the chat box, because the chat box is open in front of me. I'll be happy to answer or address any query if you have. Otherwise, I will give sufficient time at the end of the session to all the children. If they have any questions related to the career, related to any specific question related to their own choice of career, or whatever I'm going to talk to you in the presentation, please feel free. I'll be very happy to address it at the end of the session. A very warm welcome to all the parents and children who have joined us. If there are only children sitting in this session, and since you are at home at this point of time and your parents are there, I would request you take 10 seconds, quickly run, go get your parent, ask them to sit with you. I'm sure this session will give a lot of insight to you about you yourself as well as your career. The objective of today's session, since I understand we have children attending this session from grade 8, 9, 10, and 11. So I will talk to you about how, as parents and teachers, we can help children to make the right subject selection or stream selection as a career choice after 10th. Second, children who have already taken grade 11 and they have already picked up their combination of subject, they will get to understand themselves better and will be able to analyze if they have taken the right set of subjects or not. Also, I will talk to you about the different career options available after they finish their grade 12. And in today's presentation, we shall be detailing more than 20 different verticals of higher education, including 250 plus degree options. So, tighten your belt, sit. I will speak for around 30 minutes and I'll finish the session. We'll go a little fast. And in case there is any question in your mind, please put up your question at the end of the session. What was the traditional method of choice if we wanted to pick up a stream post grade 10? By mistake, if you got good marks, everybody in and around us used to push and say, you're fit for science. If you're an average student and you wished to take science, people would demotivate and say, no, you're not good for science, you should go for commerce. And if you have really not scored well at grade 10 level, then they would say, you wish to continue your academics, or otherwise you can start working. And if you want to continue with your academics, you should go and take humanities or arts. Well, let me tell you a couple of things. One, subject selection and marks have no link at all. Also, I want to tell you that marks has no connection with your IQ, what we call as intelligence quotient whatsoever. So this is absolutely wrong method of choice. I believe as parents and teachers, we have to educate students to look at their subjects of interest at grade 10 level and further at grade 12 level. And for that, what you need to do, I will be sharing with you a small self-assessment tool with which I'm sure you will be more clear about yourself and you will know yourself better. There are three kinds of children which can be divided or which can broadly be separated. The first category of children are children whom we call our academic-oriented children. They are those children who are good at studies. They love to watch educational videos, do a lot of research, spend time with books. They are able to sit and study for long hours. They are known as academic-oriented children. Second category of children are children who are not that much into academics. They are more comfortable with talking, discussing, debating, arguing. We say they are social creatures. They can easily relate to people and they find it easy to interact and communicate even with strangers. And the third category of children are children whom we call our practical oriented children. These are children who are neither too much into academics nor too much into interaction. They are children who like to do hands-on practical things like drawing, dance, art, craft, music, sports, acting, mimicry, cookery, photography, filmmaking, singing, dancing, and so on. They are children who are always interested in doing something which is different, something which is more innovative, something which is more creative. They are known as practical oriented children. And the best part is, all these three orientations are there in every child. First thing which you need to understand is the child is highest in which orientation, second level at which one, third level at which one. There are children who could be good at two orientations. The third orientation may be at a higher level or a lower level than that. But if you have understood me clearly and carefully in last 10 minutes, I believe each child would know what is your own orientation graph. This means if I give you all three tasks to perform, what will be your priority of selection at number 1, priority of selection at number 2, and priority of selection number 3. In what sequence you will pick up to do the task will give you your orientation graph. If you understand your orientation graph, then let us come to basics. We all know after 10th, we have first combination of subject known as physics, chemistry, and maths, popularly also called science A group or non-medical group. There is another combination, physics, chemistry, and biology, which is known as science B group or also known as medical group. Then there is commerce or commercial studies, where you study subjects like accounts, statistics, business studies, and economics. And fourth option available is what we call as arts, humanities, or social sciences group, where you study subjects like history, geography, political science, sociology, psychology, philosophy, and so on. Coming to the first subject combination of PCM, physics, chemistry, mathematics. Who should go ahead with PCM? Number 1, you need to be very high at academic orientation. People orientation is there or not, does not matter much. Practical orientation is there or not, does not matter much. But you need to be very high at academic orientation. Second, you need to be excellent at science, especially physics and chemistry, along with the mathematics at grade 10 level. And if you want to know the level which I'm talking of excellence, is your comfort, confidence in the subject should be 90-95% plus. Third, you should have very strong curiosity towards latest machinery, gadgets, things happening in the world of technology, and so on. And last but not the least, you should have the ability to sit and spend long hours in study. If you match all the 4 parameters shown to you on screen, you are the right candidate to go ahead with Science A group. Go and take Science A group. What are the degree options available after you finish your 12th Science A? You can go for Bachelor of Engineering, Bachelor of Technology, you can go for Integrated Bachelor of Engineering, Master of Engineering, or Bachelor of Engineering, Bachelor of Technology, Master of Technology. You can also go for BF Tech, Bachelor of Fashion Technology. Also, after 10th, there is a diploma plus a degree program available, which is a 6-year course, which you directly can join after 10th without any competitive exam. And the eligibility for that is you need to be 70% in grade 10. Beyond that, if you look at engineering, there are number of specializations or branches available, starting from aerospace to aeronautical, aircraft maintenance, automobile, biochemical, biological sciences, biomedical, ceramic, chemical, civil, computer science, electrical, electronics, electronics and communication, electronics and electrical, electronics instrumentation, engineering, physics, engineering, science, environmental, biotechnology, food and nutrition, food technology, genetics, geoinformatics, industrial systems, instrumentation, leather technology, manufacturing science, marine, material science, mathematics and computing, mechanical, mechatronics, metallurgical, mining, mining machinery, naval, architecture, ocean, petrochemical, petroleum, plastic, polymer production, robotics or textile. This total number of branches which I have given you are only 55. At present in engineering, there are more than 107 branches which are available. Beyond engineering, you can go for architecture or planning, where you can do a 5-year BArch, Bachelor of Architecture degree. You can do 4 years of Bachelor of Interior Design or Bachelor of Planning or BTech in Planning. Next, we move to combination of physics, chemistry, and biology. If you are very high at academic and people orientation combination, you are excellent at all 3 sciences, which include physics, chemistry, and biology. And again, my level of excellence is 90-95% plus. You have excellent memorization power. You're able to not only retain, but recall things very fast. And last but not the least, you have an ability to sit for long hours and study. Then you are the right candidate to go for Science B group or take combination of physics, chemistry, and maths. What all you can do after Science B group or PCB, you can go ahead and do MBBS, BDS, or you can be in part of any other area of medicine and surgery, which could be Ayurveda, Unani medicine, Siddha medicine, naturopathy, yogic medicine, and homeopathic medicine. Next to pure medicine and surgery, you can go for paramedical sciences, where you can do a BSc in different specializations, which may include anesthesia, cardiovascular, critical care, dialysis, exercise and sports, health information, medical imaging, medical laboratory, medical record, neuroscience, nuclear medicine, nursing, operation theater, ophthalmic, perfusion, radiotherapy, respiratory, trauma care, X-ray. Also, you can go for other areas of paramedical sciences like auxiliary nursing midwifery, optometry, occupational therapy, pharmacy, physiotherapy, doctor of pharmacy, or general nursing midwifery. You also can opt to go for rehabilitation sciences, where you can choose prosthetics and orthotics, audiology, speech language pathology, rehabilitation science, or special education and rehabilitation. Veterinary science area is also open for you, where you can do a 5.5 year of Bachelor of Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry degree. You can go for Bachelor of Fishery Sciences, Bachelor of Science in Fisheries. Now, any child who has done combination of physics, chemistry, maths, or physics, chemistry, biology can opt to go for 2 other areas. One is pure sciences and second is agricultural sciences. In pure sciences, you can do anthropology, applied physical science, biochemistry, bioinformatics, botany, chemistry, biomedical, environmental science, fire and safety, forensic science, filmmaking, geology, genetics, life sciences, mathematics, nautical science, physics or zoology. And in agricultural sciences, you can go for agriculture, sericulture, horticulture, forestry, home science, community science, floriculture, aquaculture, mariculture, and so on. Coming to the combination of commerce, popularly known as commercial studies, one needs to be high at academic orientation. You have to be good with your mathematics and economics as a subject at 10th grade level. You should have interest in business transactions, finance, financial management, and overall, you should have very strong liking towards numbers and data analysis. If you fit in all these 4 qualities listed on the screen, you are the right candidate to go for commerce. Then you should take commerce as a group. In commerce, we all know one can do a BCom or a BCom honors. Also, there are specialized BComs available, which are known as BCom professional. You can go for BCom in sports management, computer sciences. Also, you can opt for BBA in either finance or a BSc in finance. And a 5-year integrated law program along with Bachelor of Commerce is also available after 12th, where you can do a BCom LLB. There are higher certification options in the area of commerce and finance available, where you can become a CA, CS, CFA, CFP, CWA, CIA, or you can become a stockbroker by doing certifications from National Stock Exchange or Bombay Stock Exchange, or one can go for actuarial sciences and become a certified actuary. Moving to something which is known as arts, humanities, or social sciences. If you're a beautiful mixture of academic people and practical orientation, you're good at subjects like English, history, geography, civics, etc. You're good with theory reading and retaining, and your observation power is very strong. Then you may be a very good candidate for humanities or social sciences. In humanities and social sciences, many children or people do not know there are more than 75 different specializations which one can opt out from, starting with applied psychology to archaeology, economics, education, child welfare, geography, history, industrial relations, personal management, journalism, mass media. You can take up any Indian language like Hindi, Urdu, Bengali, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Tamil, or a foreign language like English, French, German, Spanish, Arabic. You can specialize in literature, linguistics, museology, philosophy, physical education, yoga, political science, psychology, public administration, social work, or sociology. Also, there are BA degrees available in the area of hotel management, culinary arts. One can go for a 5-year integrated BA LLB program, which is an area of law, or you can do performing arts in the area of dancing, singing, acting, or sports. Now, these are the areas which are pure stream areas. That means you've taken commerce, you wish to go in the line of commerce and finance, you've taken science A group, you wish to go in the area of engineering and technology, you have taken B group, you wish to get in the area of medicine and surgery. But if in 11th, 12th, you somewhere feel that pure area is not rightly meant for you, or right now you feel that whatever 4 options I have given you, you are certainly not fitting in any one of it completely, then what are the options? Then options are, you take the most suitable combination of subjects based on your comfort at grade 10 in 11th, 12th, and then go ahead with some general courses which are available to children from any combination of subjects. So whether you've taken science or commerce or arts does not matter. What are those courses which are available to everyone? They could be business management, computer applications, design, fine arts, economics, hotel management, law, liberal studies, mass communication, performing arts, sports and physical education, armed forces. What I'm going to do quickly is I will give you brief about each vertical which I've listed, and I will tell you what kind of degree options are available in that and what kind of specializations are available in that. Who is the right candidate for business management? Somebody who's a mixture of academic and people orientation, has good leadership skills, good team working abilities, and have keen interest in different areas of business, including marketing, finance, HR, systems, operations, and all. One can go ahead with a 3-year degree program like a BBA or a BBA Honors, BMS, or one can go for a 5-year integrated BBA plus MBA program. Higher specializations in management include marketing, advertising, promotions, finance, human resource management, public relations, international relations, industrial relations, systems and operations, information technology, logistics, or international business. Next is computer applications, somebody who is a mixture of practical and academic orientation combination. If you have ability to think very logically, you have interest in coding and computer languages, and you have ability to sit on computer for long hours, then computer application could be a very good option for you. In computer application, you can do a BCA, Bachelor of Computer Application, or a BBA in Information Technology, BCom in Computer Science or Information Technology, BSc in Information Technology or Computer Sciences, or an integrated program in computer application or sciences related to computers area. There are loads of higher level specializations which are now available in computer application area. One can go for application design, artificial intelligence, audio and video, cloud computing, digital social media, ethical hacking, game designing, machine learning, search engine optimization, search engine marketing, automation, robotics, cloud computing, and so on. Now, a lot of children here at times get confused. They think taking up science in 11th, 12th, or at least mathematics in 11th, 12th is compulsory to get into computer domain. Answer to this is no. Even if you are from humanities background, social sciences background, you still can opt and go for computer application area. And answer is yes, you can actually do a BSc or a BE, that is Bachelor of Engineering, in the area of computer sciences or artificial intelligence or many such specializations. Coming to design, if you are very good at practical orientation, you have good visualization, you have completed a very strong interest in creating new and innovative things, then one can go ahead and take up design as an option. Degrees available could be in the area of fine arts, visual arts, applied arts, interior design, or a Bachelor of Design where loads of specializations include film design, animation, ceramic, glass, exhibition, communication, furniture, interior, graphic, product, textile, jewelry, and so on. Coming to economics, if you're very good at academic orientation, you're good with mathematics, analytics, and economics, you have ability to very strongly analyze data and present it sufficiently well. In that case, economics could be a very good option for you. In India, for economics oriented, you can take a degree in BA or a BBA or a BCom or a BSc. Coming to hotel management, if you are a very strong combination of practical and people orientation, you have keen interest in cooking and serving, and you have excellent taste buds. You have very strong inclination and interest towards different kinds of cuisines. You're able to differentiate between Japanese, Mexican, Italian, continental, Chinese, South Indian, North Indian, and so on. Then hotel management could be a very good option for you. In hotel management, you have various degrees, could be 3 years like BHM, BSc, BTTM, BA, BBA, or you could go for a 4-year degree program like Bachelor of Hotel Management and Catering Technology. Specializations could be in the area of food and beverage production, food and beverage service, housekeeping, room management, sales and marketing, banquet management, front desk management, or guest relations. Coming to law, if you are a very strong mixture of academic and people orientation, you have the ability to think and argue logically, and you have ability to do a lot of reading and writing with interest in politics and social issues, then law could be a very good option for you. The degrees available include BA LLB, BB LLB, BCom LLB, BSc LLB, or BSW LLB, or even BTech LLB. Specializations may include administrative law, alternate dispute resolution, business law, constitutional law, criminal law, cyber law and cybersecurity, energy law, environmental law, human rights law, intellectual property law, humanitarian law, international law, jurisprudence, labor law, or personal law. Next is liberal arts or liberal studies. This is a very beautiful concept. In this, you do not pick up any particular specialization or a degree in the beginning. Somebody who is a mixture of academic people and practical orientation. Somebody who likes to explore different kinds of subjects and want to choose his or her own subject and study what he or she would like. Then liberal arts or liberal studies could be a very good option for you. As I said, there is nothing which is fixed in the beginning. You get into a foundation year, and then in the second or a third year, you pick up a major subject and a minor subject. Depending upon what you pick up in your major, you get a degree. If you take a major subject related to humanities, social sciences, you get a BA honors. If you take major in the area of management, you get BBA honors. Commercial studies, you get BCom honors. And in any of the sciences, you will get a BSc honors. Coming to mass communication, again, if you are a combination of academic people and practical orientation, you have flair for writing and language, you're very inquisitive and a questioning nature, and you have the ability to work for long hours with dedication in the field or on the desk, then mass communication could be a very good option. Degrees available could be 3-year, BA, BMC, BMM, BJMC, BSc, or a 5-year integrated BAMA or MJMC. Higher specializations in the area of mass communication may include acting, advertising, anchoring and reporting, cinematography, direction, electronic media, filmmaking, media planning, print media, public relations, social media, sound recording, video editing, visual communication, or writing. Next, we talk about performing arts. There are 3 kinds of performing arts: singing, dancing, or acting. If you are very high at practical orientation, you have good physical stamina and presentation skill, you have keen observation and attentiveness to detail, and you're extremely talented in any one particular form of art, then you can go for Bachelor of Fine Art, Bachelor of Performing Art, or you can get a degree which is a BA or a BA honors degree. And the specializations in the area of performing arts could include classical vocal singing, Western vocal singing, instrumental string-based music instrument playing, instrumental air-based, classical dance, Western dance, or drama or acting. Next is sports. If you're very high at practical orientation, good at physical stamina and mental strength, extremely talented in one particular sport, and you wish to live your life with that particular sport, then you can get a BA, BCom, BBA, or BSc honors in sports. Also, there is a 4-year degree program available known as BPES, Bachelor of Physical Education and Sports, which any 12th candidate can join. Last but not the least is armed forces. If you're very high at academic and people orientation, good at handling crisis, you're adventurous, physically strong, and you are a nation-loving person, then you can be part of Indian armed forces, including Army, Navy, or Air Force. Any boy or a girl in grade 12 can appear for an exam known as NDA, National Defense Academy, and join the armed forces, where you will be either awarded a BA honors degree or a BE honors or a BSc honors degree. If any of the student does not wish to go for a skill-based, does not wish to go for the mainstream education and wish to switch to skill-based education, then one can go after 10th in the area of diploma like engineering and technology, agricultural sciences, paramedical sciences, rehabilitation sciences, design, fine arts, performing arts, computer application, event management, travel tourism, foreign language, healthcare and yoga, or vocational studies. My last piece of advice to all the children is never blindly follow friends or trends. As I gave you a self-assessment tool in the beginning of the session, each one of you have got a different and a unique orientation graph. You must select your stream, or further to grade 12, your graduation, looking at your orientation graph. Before I close, I would open the house for questions, and I would like to thank you all. Especially, I would like to thank Monita ma'am. I would like to thank other faculty members who have connected with us in this session. If you seek personal career counseling, if you're not clear, still confused, not able to identify what you want to do, You can connect with my office at 7600 Connect with me at social media at iQue Mohit, iQue I will be taking a lot of questions from all of you now, but in case you remember any question later and you wish to ask me, you can put it on social media. I will try to answer it as soon it comes into my eye, or you can go to Mohit Mangal website and post your question there. Today's video, which we are right now live streaming on YouTube, can be picked up for your future reference from the link given. So you can pick up this link. I will also paste this link in the chat box so that all of you can access this link and get onto YouTube. Please go ahead, put up your questions. I'll be very happy to answer your questions. You can post your questions in the chat box. I'll be happy to pick it up and answer your questions. Or even since we are very less number of kids, I can give you rights to speak also. That's not a problem. If you want to speak out, you can raise your hand. I'll give you permission to Okay, so first question which has come to me is, what are the options for a student of law if he or she do not wish to pursue criminal advocacy as a profession? Well, as I showed you, a lot of specializations in the area of law. It is not necessary that you need to go for criminal advocacy. First of all, it is not necessary to get into even litigation. Just to give you a national statistic, only 12% children passing out from very good law schools actually join litigation as a profession. You can be part of international national diplomacy. You can join political party as an advisor. You can join corporates as corporate legal advisors. You can join a law firm as the back-end assistants who do not appear in the court of law. You can join a non-government organization. You can join a bank, insurance company, where you might not require to go to the court of law. You can get into research and academics, where again you do not go to the court of law. And if you go to the court of law, it is not necessary you only do criminal. You can be part of civil, administrative. You can get into intellectual property. You can get into alternate dispute resolutions. You can be an arbitrator, conciliator. You can specialize in the area of forensic law, cyber law, and so on. Even sports law, which is coming up very well these days. So these are all options which are available to any child. If you do not wish to pursue, criminal law. Next question is, what is the difference between normal MBA and integrated MBA? Well, that's a very good question. In integrated MBA, you enter either through a competitive exam or based on grade 12 right after 12th, and within 5 years you will be able to complete your bachelor's plus master's. Whereas if you go for normal MBA, since MBA in India is considered to be part of technical education, you have to go through a competitive exam. In that case, after graduation, you have to appear for either CAT as an exam, or CMAT, or NPAT, or SET, or MAT. These are a lot of exams, different exams, which you might require to give any one or more than that to get into an MBA program. Otherwise, if I look at the total subject ingredient of an MBA or a BBA, then it remains 5 broad categories, including marketing, finance, systems and operations, information technology, and human resource management. Next, sir, which stream should I take for artificial intelligence, computer application? science or liberal studies? Well, my child, as I told you, if your primary agenda is to get into coding or programming area, which falls under the category of computer application, then it does not matter. You can take science, you can take commerce, you can take arts and humanities. There is no difference, there is no issue. After that, you can get into any one of the areas like artificial intelligence, computer sciences, computer programming, networking, machine learning. All these areas are open for any child, whether you're in science, commerce, or arts. So, looking at what you want to do, you should not choose your 11th, 12th stream, but looking at what you are good at 10th grade level should become the base of the right stream selection for you, right? Next question is, sir, which stream should I take to get into journalism? Well, the most appropriate stream which fits into journalism as a career prospect remains humanities and social sciences. But as I told you, mass communication and journalism fall under general category. So student from science, commerce, or arts, any background can get into journalism. There are no more questions. Okay, there's another one question. I want to go for administrative services. What should I choose as my stream? Well, this is again a beautiful question. I have given you a link of YouTube. Go to YouTube. That's the channel which I operate. I have put up 2 videos there: how to become an IAS officer and how to become an IPS officer. Watch those videos, or maybe any one of them. I'm sure you will get a lot of understanding of, first of all, the civil services exam, which is conducted by the Union Public Service Commission, UPS. Now, that is one thing which will give you a lot of information. Now, here, as far as your question is concerned, again, you need to be a graduate to take up civil services exam. Does not matter whether you are graduating from science or commerce or humanities or business or commercial studies or financial studies or design or social work. It does not matter at all. So my suggestion to you is that look at your current strength. Based on that, take stream selection 11th, 12th. Based on that, take your selection of graduation. Any graduate can appear for civil services exam. Next question is, sir, if you are good at physics but average in maths, should you go for PCM stream? Prima facie, if you ask me, answer to your question is no. Unless and until you are very good with your conceptual knowledge and understanding at 10th grade level with all 3 subjects, 11th, 12th, you will start struggling with these subjects because maths become applied maths, physics becomes applied physics, chemistry becomes advanced chemistry. If you are not showing sufficient strength conceptually at grade 10 level, you are definitely going to struggle in level 12. So what you should do? 1, you should work harder in mathematics in 10th, clear all your concepts, build strong base, then take up 11th, 12th PCM, or otherwise think of an alternate option, don't take PCM. Sir, which stream should I choose for fashion designing? Okay, I think this is a very good question. And again, I'll clarify a few things in this. When you talk about fashion design, that primarily comes under the umbrella of B design, Bachelor of Design. And any child, science, commerce, arts, anybody can get into B design. So again, point comes same. Based on 10th, choose your 11th, 12th. Any child can get into B design. But a few children who talk about fashion design at times confuse it with fashion technology. If you plan to go for fashion technology, then you have to compulsorily take physics, chemistry, and maths. But for fashion design, even humanities child can go. There is no issue. Sir, if any child is interested in video editing skills and wants to pursue filming and editing on his or her career, what stream he or she should take? Well, again, filmmaking, video editing, even for that matter, the degree in this as BA or a BSc in photography or filmmaking is open to everybody. Anybody can go, science, commerce, arts. So again, based on 10th, you should choose the stream or combination of subjects in 11th, 12th. Does not matter whether you take science, commerce or arts. Sir, what subjects do I need to study to become a, okay, you want to basically become a curator, you want to do museology or archaeology. Well, for this, primarily you should be studying science, you should be studying humanities and social sciences, and then get into the area of museology. Which stream should I choose to become a data analyst? Well, you can become a data analyst after any stream. What you need to know is to become a good data analyst, you have to be very strong with your mathematical, statistical, and computer skills. These three things you pick up, strengthen up, and then get into data analysis. You can go it through commerce stream also. You can go through science stream also, which will be more beneficial to you. Even you can join data sciences after humanities, but generally humanities kids would have lost connect and touch with mathematics. So it is advisable not to take up data sciences after humanities, but eligibility wise, you can still do. There is no stopping. Sir, I want to have a backup plan. So is it fine if I go for MBBS, then appear for UPSC civil services examination? Answer is yes. It is a very good plan. And if you look at 2017, the candidate who topped the UPSC civil services exam was a doctor from All India Institute of Medical Sciences. Sir, is there a diploma in journalism? Answer is yes. After 10th, there is a 3-year diploma in mass communication and journalism. In addition to my IAS ambition, I enjoy cooking as well. I want a career in both of them. So what would you suggest? Well, getting into IAS requires you to be more academic oriented, and getting into cooking requires you to be more on practical orientation. If you're good at both, go ahead with mainstream education and do IAS. For honing your skills in cooking or culinary art, you can do a part-time diploma or a certification program in culinary arts and then pursue your passion as a part-time hobby or maybe down the line as a full-time work. Can I choose diploma after 10th if I want to go with computer application? Example, artificial intelligence, software development, or ethical hacking? Answer is yes. After 10th, there is a diploma known as DCA, that is Diploma in Computer Applications, in which you will get specializations like the one which you have mentioned on screen. You can go ahead with it. Sir, which stream I should choose if I want to continue with sports? Again, my child, answer is same. Whether you are from science or commerce or arts does not matter. After any stream, you can do sports. Sir, as you said, I should choose my stream based on my class 10 strengths in certain subjects. So which stream should I choose if I'm good at both maths and biology conceptually? It is possible to take both. Answer is yes. It is possible to take both. You can study PCMB, physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology combination. But if you want to identify one out of it, then you will need to connect back with me, connect with my office for an appointment for career counseling. I will do a brain mapping of yours, take up your orientation, aptitude, personality, interest combination. Based on that, I'll be able to guide you whether you should take only mathematics or you should take only biology or you should take both of them. Sir, which subject to choose in fashion designing? I think I've answered this question. Since CLAT has a quant and a logical reasoning section, won't it be available for a student interested in forensic law to take science in 11th and 12th since BSc LLB is available? Okay, this is a very good observation, but let me tell you, people who practice forensic law need not be BSc LLB. If you look at the best law school in India, which is the National Law School Bangalore, it does not offer BSc LLB. It only has BA LLB. So when you study law, it is not necessary for you to have studied science in 11th, 12th. And when you talk about law as such, it has primarily nothing to do with science at all. But having said that, if you study science in 11th, 12th, then yes, your grip on subject and your visualization towards forensics will become better. So it makes definite sense to take up science. But for CLAD, you can take science, commerce, arts, anything, it does not matter. Can I be an engineer and a teacher? Answer is yes. Do engineering, BTech, then do masters in technology, MTech, and then become a teacher in engineering. You can do that. Sir, is there any stream which helps you to settle out of India? Stream does not matter to settle out of India. The 20 verticals which I have shared with you, these verticals are the core verticals of education across the world. So it does not matter. Your strength and fitment in a particular vertical will define whether you are the right candidate for that vertical or not. Based on that, any child can go and settle abroad. I think I will take. Okay. Good evening. Which stream should I choose if I aspire to become an IFS officer? That is foreign services. And I'm also good in computer science, artificial intelligence, and programming. What do you suggest? If you are good with computer sciences, artificial intelligence, and programming, you can go ahead with a BCA or a BSc computer sciences kind of a program. And after any graduation, you can appear for civil services, which will further lead you to become an IFS officer, that is the Indian Foreign Services Officer. I think I have answered the question. There is no more question on my screen. Once again, I would like to thank each one of you who have taken out their time to connect with me in today's forum. If you want to quickly pick up my contact details once again, you can connect with me for personal career counseling at 7600 You can connect with me on social media at Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, or Instagram at iQue Mohit. My website is there given to you. I will also share with you one quick thing, and that thing is I will share with you the link from where you can download my latest career guide free of cost. If you go to my website, this career guide will cost you 250 rupees. But from this link, you will be able to download it free of cost. So I'm sharing that link with you, all of you. You can pick up this guide. This guide has been recommended by the chairperson of CBSE, Ms. Anita Karwal, who is also the brain behind the new education policy, which has been launched in 2020. Right? Thank you so much, ma'am. There is a response from a parent. Thank you so much, Mohit sir. It's a wonderful session. Thank you. Thank you so much. Once again, Monita ma'am, over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Mohit, for taking out this time and talking to our children. I'm sure they would have definitely benefited with your sharing. And if they have any doubt, you've already shared. They have so many platforms on which they can connect with you. Absolutely. So thank you so much for taking out your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Indeed, it's a pleasure for me. Thank you so much.